the hardest situation. About to go through a divorce. My husband not being there for me, and he knows the situation my family's in. Which is one argument that we had before I left the house, because he said if your family loses their house, then they can stay here. But once it happened, I asked him, he said no. Now I'm in this situation with them because he doesn't want me back.
Yo, welcome back to Geekd Up Reacts. It's your boy Hefe Millie coming to you live and direct, man. I got my brothers with me, man. Rome, Juju, and Q. We all in the studio today. The video that we got for you today, man, a woman had a meltdown. You know, it looks like she got a divorce here, but she's saying that she saved no money during the relationship. So now she's planning to be homeless. So we're gonna see what she's talking about. Make sure you drop a like on it, subscribe to the content. Really appreciate all the love and support, man. Let's go and get popping.
So hard to talk right now. Situation's so hard. I'm just trying to relax. I tried to fix it after 3 days with my husband. And he's just like, no, you can't, you know? Like, I'm done with you. Today he keeps reiterating, like, through text message, like, we can be brother and sister in Christ. Sorry, this couldn't work out. So I came to live with my family, but they're hopping from place to place because they don't have a place. 7 days here, 7 days there. It's the hardest situation. About to go through a divorce. My husband not being there for me, and he knows the situation my family's in. Which is one argument that we had before I left the house, because he said if your family loses their house, then they can stay here. But once it happened, I asked him, he said no. Now I'm in this situation with them because he doesn't want me back. I don't know. I just got a new job. And he said he's done helping me. He's done paying my bills on March 15th. So it's like helping my family, trying to pay my bills, not having a house, moving every freaking 7 to 14 days from place to place with the company my mom works for. Because it's like they have vacation houses, but it's just the most humiliating, degrading, low position ever. And just to know that like I'm married and like my husband just doesn't care and isn't helping, doesn't want me. Like I left the house because you threatened to call the cops on me when I wasn't even yelling at you. I don't know what's going on in my life. I'm over it. I'm just like, what is happening? I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of struggle and pain.
Wow. Wow.
I'm not gonna laugh. I don't know. That TikTok sound at the end was kind of funny though.
With the we could be brother and sister in Christ was wild. That's a crazy, that's a wild statement.
So nigga, that's a bar.
Oof.
I wish she had went into detail about why they got divorced. I have a bit more strong feelings about it if that was the case. But I guess regardless, I mean, at the end of the day, just the nature of things. Yeah, I mean, if that was your wife, sure. he could reach out that helping hand. But I mean, you're no way entitled to him doing that, or he's not, responsible for you at that point. Again, sad situation though. It's life.
It's life, but this is why it's very important to not just invest in your relationship, but also to invest in yourself. Because if you're here at this point where you literally have nothing, that's only a reflection of what you did during the relationship yourself. During all these years that you guys were together, you've been married, you were so comfortable, or you were so confident that it was going to be just handed to you, that you told yourself, I don't even need to have not so much a plan B, but I don't need to have anything for myself or anything that I can say, okay, at least I have this. You know what I'm saying? That's really important to have a situation like that. Like, that's why you're boohoo crying at this point, because it's just like you're kind of realizing that now, and it's not okay. Once again, this is why it's important to invest in yourself, not only just the people that are around you.
Also a bit confused, because since she say her peoples had investment properties for their business or whatever, it seems like she's not
selling homes.
Too bad off. Yeah, from what she said, it doesn't seem like they're too bad off.
So it's a very uncomfortable situation, it sounds like, but not necessarily like It's kind of like if you were to, it's kind of wild and funny to say, but if you were to tier list it, it's like D tier homeless. Like, you're not really like like, you're not homeless.
You're without home.
You home.
Yeah,
home.
Yeah,
not a homeowner. You
you don't have a
you don't pay rent.
Yeah,
you don't pay rent, right?
but you're not out here like in the car with it type shit, and it's a really unfortunate as well. I do agree. I wonder what led to this divorce when she says things like, we could be brother and sister in Christ, and he doesn't want me back. Makes it sound like she's on the what I'm saying, like on the wrong side of the situation, it sounds like. And for him to call the police as well, if there was a buildup, that's one thing, but I also do think, just kind of with this day and age, anytime things start to even remotely get escalated between a man and a woman, it's best to just go ahead, get somebody else involved, get some witnesses, go ahead, pull your phone out, start recording something, because that's a very you're fighting from behind if you don't do something like that. So I think it was more of like his kind of safety thing. Sad she has to bite the bullet, because it's like, you made the bed, and it's unfortunate that you have to lie in it, because I know nobody's expecting to get divorced when they get married, but like y'all were saying, you weren't paying any bills. You could have got you a little 2-3 hours a day part-time job every other day kind of thing, saved you a couple $100 here and there. And so it wouldn't have taken you out the home too much. It wouldn't have ruined your day having to go to work for like 4 hours, come back, and then save you a little $400 every couple weeks, and just have that just for helping him, even if he's down bad and needs some help.
There are affluent men who do make a lot of money, usually do want women who aren't in the workforce, and they will want to put their women up and have them in the house and stuff like that. And so in situations like that, I can see how this could be kind of crazy, because to get with the guy, you had to give up your career, but then he goes and leaves and you're left with nothing. So just personally, I believe that barring cheating or anything crazy like that, he could help out for a little bit while she got put up, just on the human side of being someone you cared about. I was going to say something to help out.
Because me in that situation, I'm definitely, if that was my wife, you know what I'm saying, like, depending on, I don't know how long they was together or whatever, but you obviously loved her, cared about her enough to marry her. So, just like in that type of regard, like, hey, all right. He said March 15th, so I don't know how far in relation, I guess that shit came out not too long ago, but so I guess he was just like, we're going to do this, but, you got a cutoff time.
Just the sentiment of just recording yourself, I think after the post cry, clarity sets in. I don't know. As far as posting the video for the help, I don't think in this day and age, as far as where every nigga is at right now, nobody's gonna be reaching out to help with your divorce, and niggas don't know what's going on, and you kind of just leaving bits and pieces out of what your situation is. Everybody's going through something. Now is the aspect where you like, all right, this nigga don't want me. now what can I do to, you know what I'm saying, work on myself and build up for myself? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you got all those homes and shit like that you're going from place to place. So, you know, you're not at rock bottom, but you start from somewhere. I mean, if it's a situation like y'all said, and I was the provider and I'm, you know, doing everything, of course I would still be helping out. If I knew that her, you know what I'm saying, just doing everything as far as like just taking care of the household and me just being a provider, she was doing all that, yeah, I would still, you know what I'm saying, help. But I'm not finna just be holding your hand at the same time, you know what I'm saying? We gonna put this shit on the damn, you know what I'm saying, some type of time frame, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not obligated to do this anymore. However, I do understand, you know, I was doing everything. So as far as assistance wise, because I still have love for that person, I still would, you know, for a little bit.
Drop a like on the video as well too, man. Subscribe to the content. We really do appreciate all the love and support, man. We love having conversations like this, so definitely come through and have one with us, man. We gonna catch you on that next one. Peace.